हेलो एवरीवन। इस वीडियो में हम लोग स्टार्ट करने वाले हैं हमारे सीरीज के नेक्स्ट 20 क्वेश्चन, दैट इज फ्रॉम 31 टू 50, एंड जो रिमेनिंग क्वेश्चन है वो हम लोग बाद में गो थ्रू करेंगे। होप सो आप लोग का रिवीजन बहुत ही अच्छा चल रहा है। सो लेट गेट स्टार्टेड। विच आर द फॉलोइंग मोस्ट एक्यूरेटली डिस्क्राइब कॉन्वेक्सिटी? सो कॉन्वेक्सिटी इज नॉट अबाउट स्ट्रेट लाइन चेंज ऑफ कूपन डिफरेंस, इट इज अबाउट द कर्व्ड नेचर of how bond price react when interest rates change. So curved nature and react when interest rate change. So the correct option is B. Which of the following could most likely increase the Sharpe ratio of a portfolio? So Sharpe ratio stand for return minus risk-free rate by standard deviation. So the correct option is B. Lowering portfolio volatility without reducing expected return. Means आप लोग का जो expected return है वो same रहेगा, okay, and we have to reduce only the volatility, that is standard deviations. Which equity valuation method use the Gordon growth model? Okay, so Gordon growth formula is equals to dividend into 1 plus growth by return minus growth. So we are mainly talking about dividend. So the correct option is B. A member refused to cooperate with a CFA Institute investigation. This is a violation? Yes, it's a violation. So it's not about the knowledge of a law, not even a additional compensation. Correct option is B. A portfolio has a return of 10%, 15% and 25% over 3 years. What is the geometric mean? So the formula of geometric mean is equals to 1 plus return of a first year, 1 plus return of second year, 1 plus return of third year to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. So 1.10, 1.15, 1.25 whole to the power 1 by 3 minus 1. So the correct answer is 16.51, option A. An investor is considering private equity. Which of the following is correct financing sequence? Okay, so in this we are going to take an example. Imagine you are going to open a new restaurant. So you need money. At that case, you are not going to raise all the fund at one go. We are going to follow a step-by-step sequence. So first is seeding. On this, when you are having an idea and you want to raise a fund, you go through seeding and you mainly raise fund from friends, family members, and even a small investor. Second is early stage. Now you have proven the idea work, you need more money in the form to rent a space or hire staff or for many more things, mainly to expand a business. Okay, so the investor take a bigger risk because the restaurant is young but promising, so you follow early stage. Now the third is expansion. Now you want to expand your business, like your restaurant is running well, now you want to open more 2 to 3 units. Now the fourth is mezzanine. On mezzanine You are nearly ready to go for a big, maybe get acquired or go public. So is mezzanine. So correct option is first is seed, early, expansion and mezzanine. So second correct option is C. What is the effect on net income if a company capitalizes an expenditure instead of expensing it? So mainly we are going to do two things, like we are having a gross profit. Case 1, case 2. Suppose gross profit is 1000. Now you are going to capitalize or expense. If you are going to expense your machinery, like you have bought the machinery at 100 and you are going to expense all, so you are going to charge expense of 100 and you are going to have a profit of 900 rupees. But in this case you are going to capitalize it, so maybe the depreciation is 10 rupees. The life of a machinery, consider the life of a machinery is 10 year, so the depreciation is 10 only. In this case you are going to have a net profit of 990. Okay, so it increased net income. Correct option is A. Which of the following could most likely increase the company cost of equity? So CAPM formula stand for risk free plus beta into market return minus risk free. So increase the company beta. Yeah, if you are increasing the company beta, you are going to increase the CAPM. Decrease the risk free. If you are going to decrease the risk free, you just simply going to decrease the CAPM, not increase. Just decrease, increase the dividend. There is no need of dividend right now. So the correct option is A. What is the value of a European call option at expiry if the stock price is 120 and strike price is 100? So we are going to have a maximum of 0 or stock price minus strike price. That is 120 minus 100 is 20. So maximum is 20. Which of the following is a lagging economic indicator? So first is unemployment rate, stock price and building permit. If the stock price and the building permit is increasing, we can say that we are going to have a good time in the upcoming future in the form of more job opportunity. Okay, if these both are going to increase, we can consider it as a good time. So these both are leading indicator. Okay, so correct option is A, unemployment rate. Which factor could most likely cause a PE ratio to increase? PE ratio, price to earning. And we also know that how to find a price of a stock through Gordon growth model. Okay, so dividend 1 plus growth whole divided by R minus G is the formula of P, and we can simply write this E here. So we can consider it as a dividend payout ratio DPS by 1 plus G divided by R minus G. Now let's go through with the options. An increase in earning growth, yes. A decrease in the dividend payout. If the dividend payout is decreasing, so in this case P ratio going to decrease. There is no use of interest rate. So the correct option is A. Which of the following is most likely classifies as a non-current asset whose life is more than 1 year? 1 year plus. So machinery, yes, the life of a machinery is more than 1 year. Which bond is more sensitivity to interest rate change? In this, interest rate sensitivity mean how much will the price of a bond move if interest rate changes. So in the finance term, we are going to consider it as a durations. So we are going to have three different cases: 1, 2, and 3. Longer maturity, lower coupon, and zero coupon. In this all three case, we are going to have more sensitivity. So the correct option is longer maturity, longer term bond with low coupon. Option number B. Which of the following is a major exemption of the CAPM? Market are inefficient. No, market is efficient. Investor can borrow and lend at a different rate. No, at same rate. Investor have homogeneous expectation. Yeah, the correct option is C. An investment manager promise guarantee return to attract new client. Is this a violation? Yes, of course. Option A, performance presentation. No. In this case, you are not claiming that you have given this much return. So not A is misrepresentation. Yes. Since nobody can claim a guarantee return. Okay. So the correct option is B. A farm WAC is 8%. It is evaluating two projects. Project X 10% and Project Y 7%. So WAC 8%. Project X 10%, project Y 7%. In this case, we must have WACC equal to 8 or more than 8. So in this case, project X 10. So we are going to accept only project X. A bond has a modified duration of 7. If interest rate increase by 1%, what is the approximate percentage change in the bond price? Therefore, percentage change is equals to minus modified duration into change in yield. Equals to minus 7%. Correct answer is A. A real estate investor use a cap rate of 6% and expected net operating income of 500,000. What is the estimate value of property? So value equals to net operating income divided by cap rate. So the correct option is A. Which of the following best describe type 1 and type 2 error? So basically type 1 error is rejecting a true null, and type 2 is falling to reject a false null. So let's break it down. Type 1. Now you reject the full hypothesis when it's actually true. So let's take an example like punishing an innocent person. Okay, it's a type 1 error. ये actually correct है but आपने इसे reject कर दिया. And type 2 error, you fail to reject the full hypothesis when it's actually false. Like letting a guilty person go freely. Means जिसे punish करना चाहिए आप उसे punish किए ही नहीं. So the correct option is rejecting a true null hypothesis and fail to reject. Yeah, the correct option is B. What is the primary purpose of an audit? The primary purpose of an audit is to give confidence in the fairness and the accuracy of financial report. The primary purpose. Okay. To provide assurance that the financials are free from material mismatch. These are the secondary, not a primary. Okay. So actually audit, जब भी हम लोग कभी भी कुछ इन्वेस्टमेंट करते रहते हैं वी जस्ट गो थ्रू द फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्ट एंड फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्ट भी ऑडिट होता है तब हम लोग उसके ऊपर ट्रस्ट कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो टू मेक एनी इन्वेस्टमेंट वी फॉलो फाइनेंशियल रिपोर्ट एंड we can simply say it is fairly correct through if any person has done audit, mainly CA in India. Okay guys, today we are going to solve till 50 only and the remaining questions we will solve on the next video. Okay guys, it's our starting channel and we are just trying to give our best, and I know that in this video we had made a lot of many mistakes, but we will try our best to rectify it and make the video more smoothly and more correctly. Okay guys, have a good day. Bye bye.